Fox Business host Stuart Varney spoke to Judge Napolitano about Trump's call to punish flag burners. Let's see what they had to say here.
There are some people who will laugh at this next story and some people will not. Donald Trump says he's got a new tweet. Burning the American flag should be illegal. Here is the tweet. Nobody should be allowed to burn the American flag, and if they do, there must be consequences. Perhaps loss of citizenship or a year in jail. Oh, he's laughing. Read it and weep, everybody, because the judge is here. What is wrong with a penalty for burning the American flag?
Two Supreme Court opinions that say I can burn my flag, I can't burn yours, I can't burn the government's, but burning the American flag is a form of protected freedom of speech. As reprehensible as it is, as demonstrative of a hatred of American values as it is, I fully agree with the president-elect on that, but you cannot prosecute for it. The reason I chuckled is the penalty of stripping citizenship has been prohibited in the United States of America since 1789. Since 1789.
We'll get a new Supreme Court and get a different ruling.
You'll need a new constitution, young man. Rather than the one under which he was elected president.
So Donald Trump is making a point, reaching over the heads of everybody.
He's making a point that he wants to stand up for veterans and he wants to stand up for people that want to fly the flag. And to the extent that that's a valid, admirable political point, great. But people cannot be prosecuted for expressing unpopular opinions. We know that.
Not yet.
Never.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, the way that ended was weird. I don't know how he meant it. Well, people can't be jailed for expressing unpopular opinions. And he goes, not yet. Was that like a not yet of, oh, I can't wait for those days? Or a not yet of like, yeah, those liberals are going to be the ones to do that? But that would be ironic because he just kind of was sympathetic to the idea of jailing people for unpopular opinions. He was kind of semi-defending Donald Trump there. So I don't know how he meant that, but either way, it's not good. So not yet. It's like, can't wait to jail people for unpopular opinions. So look, this goes back to something I've been saying all along, and we covered the story yesterday. Donald Trump is the right-wing PC police. He's a right-wing social justice warrior. You know, hey, if you do something I don't approve of, if you say something I don't like, I'm going to ban you, or I'm going to throw you in jail. You burn a flag? I don't like that. I want to throw you in jail. Simple. You know, you say something about me that I don't like and you're in the media? Okay, well, you're on my blacklist. How about that? You make a joke I don't like? Bill Maher? I'm going to sue you. The Onion, you wrote a satire piece that I don't like? I'm going to sue you. So there's nothing, he doesn't care about free speech, doesn't care about free expression, he doesn't care about the Constitution, he doesn't care about any of it. And now you see some people on Fox, they're like, oh, they're trying so hard. Okay, got to be kind to him somehow. Oh, what's all? See, no, he cares about the veterans. The veterans, that's what he cares about. Really? Is that why he did the veteran scam earlier in the campaign? Remember that? I gave them $8 million. Actually, you didn't, and we have the records. And writes a check, gives him... No, see, now I did. So shut up. Some of Arnie's quotes there. What is wrong with a penalty for burning an American flag? Oh, I don't know. Freedom? That's the whole point. The whole point is, oh, they're doing something. You might not like it. File that under don't give a shit. That's what a free country is about. You could have a disagreement with somebody. You could say, hey, you know, you're wrong. You're reprehensible. You're this, you're that. But you don't get to lock them up for dissenting. And that is nothing but an expression of dissent. So what's wrong with locking somebody up for burning the American flag? It's like saying what's wrong with basic freedom, because that's what it is. And then he also said, well, get a different Supreme Court and get a different ruling. Like, oh, okay. So get a Supreme Court that's authoritarian and doesn't care about free speech and free expression, and then get a different ruling. Problem solved. Good to know Stuart Varney that quickly. If you have a leader that he likes, authoritarianism is totally cool. And by the way, flip it. If you had, let's say Hillary Clinton got elected, and you had conservatives say, you know what, I'm tired of this. We elected Obama twice, and we elected Hillary Clinton, I'm going to burn the flag. Then they burn the flag. Would these guys be having the same conversation? Look, hey, maybe President Clinton locks them up. Maybe that's the right thing to do. Maybe if Hillary Clinton tweeted that, if she got elected, they're burning flags to protest her, and she was like, you should be locked up for burning a flag. Would they be like, it's cool. No, we're on her side. You know, she should lock people up for dissenting. No, they'd say, oh, this is the most American thing you could do. It's freedom. And that gets to the last point, which is, I don't agree with, Napolitano even says there, it shows like a hatred of America if you do it. I don't agree with that. In fact, I vehemently disagree with that. Because if you burn the flag, it could be specifically to protest something your government did. So if you're burning the American flag during the Iraq War, what you're saying is, I don't agree with the Iraq War. I think the Iraq War was a bad idea. It was an offensive war waged against a country that didn't attack us, and hundreds of thousands of civilians died. We set up a worldwide torture regime. It broke the Middle East and had ISIS rise up out of the flames. If you burn the American flag in protest of the war in Iraq, I think that is more American than if you don't burn an American flag. See, to these guys, patriotism, it's all symbolic. It's all like, oh, I pray to Jesus and fly an American flag and have a fucking NRA bumper sticker on my car. That's not patriotism. That's doucheitism. Though to actually care about your country, real patriotism is understanding that you live in a country that allows you to burn a flag without locking you up for it. It's understanding you live in a country that embraces that freedom. Not, hey, if you do it, we're going to lock you up and that's the right thing to do. That's just like every authoritarian and any authoritarian regime in human history. We're supposed to be better than that. So if you're burning the American flag and you're, saying, and it's 1959 and you're in segregated Mississippi and you say, I'm going to burn this because this flag don't represent me. We want it to represent me. I'm going to burn it until the situation is right. That is highly patriotic. If you burn the flag to protest the Iraq War, that's highly patriotic. You burn it to protest Guantanamo Bay, that's highly patriotic. So it's not this idea of the symbols represent everything. This isn't a religion, bitch. This is a country that we can try to keep improving to create a more perfect union. And how do you do that but through criticism? That's why the comment has been made before, and it's correct. Dissent is the highest form of patriotism. Because you're saying, I want to make my country better. I want to stop being an empire with 800 military bases where we waste $100 billion on it every year. I want to make my country better. I want to stop it from being a corporatocracy. I want to pay workers a living wage. That's making your country better. That's not unpatriotic. That is the very definition of patriotism.